What's going on, guys? Sorry I was a little bit late this morning, which I really wasn't. I need to figure out a faster way to record my process as well as getting my process down. Because if I can get my process down faster, we won't have these issues. So essentially, this is my trade that I took this morning. You can see the buy signal right here at 65 for Qs, 065, and then I sold here at 122. So great. That was awesome. About a 50 point plus trade, 60, close to 60 point trade. There over $1,000 that I took profit on. Very confident in this strategy, which is why yesterday I was like, okay, I'm just switching prop firms because um, I know the issue that we had with my funded futures, and I'm just not going to deal with that anymore. I can't believe they're essentially penalizing me for um, letting a trade develop, which is so dumb, which is absolutely dumb. Let's go over why I took this trade. As you can see, I'm still didn't get stopped out, even if I was still in this trade holding it. Pretty confident in the demand zone here that we have and is on NQ as well as um, being below these institutional levels right here, bullish institutional levels from the options chain um, on NQ. And it should formulate some algorithmic buying that's going to push this higher. I'm trying to log into my prop firm account so I can visually show you the oh my goodness. I mean, I appreciate the security check. Anyways, let's go over here to ES. I know that looks absolutely atrocious. Um, Eventually, at some point, if I was going to sell, this is where I would have wanted to sell for SPY. But I need to get an actual confirmation or SPY for ES, excuse me. I need to get actual confirmation that price action is going to continue to, is not going to continue to fall, push higher. Goodness gracious, I cannot talk today. And that just invalidated my short position if I was going to be short. At least right here. I think there's other levels up here higher. Um, but the reason why I wasn't long on ES this morning, even though it bounced off the bullish institutional level to the upside on ES, which is great, um, you still want that extra demand zone volume confirmation on your trade. Um, So this morning, you can see that if you move the institutional levels, nope, keep the entry zone on there. You can see the extra supply zone volume right here, which is why I made these sell levels. I need to put this code in before they're like, you took too long to put the code. The supply zone is where you are getting extra confirmation for your trade bias. And if you don't enter in those levels, ooh, sorry. I don't know if you can hear that, but my daughter is screaming in the background. She's not very happy. Um, Man, this is not live, so it didn't update my firm account either on my trade. It's pretty annoying. Oh man. Sorry guys, I am so blessed. I'm listening to my children in the background. I am so blessed. I really am. I love my kids. I love my family. But I am very much so aware that I am a male with testosterone in a house full of four women who are chock full of estrogen. There's a lot of screaming, crying, complaining, whining all day long. It is 8:45 in the morning and the day is just getting started. Anyways, okay. So as you can see, like look, we're getting some resistance up here. I do think there are some other institutional levels that are probably getting hit up here. That's why it's slowing down. I don't think it's going to continue to slow down. Um, Man, my computer is running so slow. There it is. Yeah. So it wicked off of this level here. It's getting rejected to the downside. But it's probably not going to last. I think it's going to continue to push higher. The trade this morning, even though it was a lot choppier. Okay. Even though it was a lot choppier, it's you get in, you make your money, you get out, was definitely on NQ today. Um, Take this off the chart. I know that looks really crazy on your chart, and you're just like, "There's no way I could trade that." But the reality is once you just find the zones, right? This is your go over here. These are my entry zones. Have those on the chart, and as long as they overlap or are past their respective zones, so the or respected institutional levels. So these are our bullish institutional levels for ES and SPY. And then you have your demand zone down here. So this is the daily demand zone volume from the previous day. So if there were any bullish entries that I was going to take, it was going to be in these levels or, yeah, in these levels. Looking for a wick reaction off of those. Um, and then you go over here to NQ, and that was my thought process. So we were already closer to this demand zone here. We actually ended up opening into it and had this crazy wick candle situation here. Um, and so all I had to do was just turn on my hidden liquidity levels from institutions. Oops, not that one. Well, that one could have worked, which is great. But not that one, this one, right? Crazy one. Everything gets all crazy. We probably will push to about 30, 249 on Qs. That's a solid order block level right there with hidden institutional liquidity. Get rid of that so I'm not blinding you guys on the chart. And then it's the same with Qs. You got the same wick off of this demand zone with the hidden institutional liquidity. Um, I don't think you have an order block though. Do you have an order block? No. All right. So you're probably gonna go somewhere up in here, I think. What did I say? 49? Yeah, I think I said 49, but it's slightly below it. Which is crazy, right? That's a um almost 200 point move on NQ. Um, Top tier stuff here. So again, if you watched yesterday's video, you can understand why I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go get an account that does not have intraday drawdown on the funded account. And it's not just intraday drawdown; it's like real time drawdown. So intraday drawdown, like I completely get. It's you don't want to you close at a if you close a position at a $1,000 plus, and then you lose that you enter another trade and lose that $1,000. It's like, oh, like yeah, you're giving back the money that you should have held on to. Like I totally understand that, but to have your trade be up $400 or $500 and then it comes back against you in the same trade for $500, not allowing the trade to develop, and then you blew your account. What? My max trailing drawdown, my max drawdown is $1,000. How can you present it as that? It should say max trailing drawdown $0. That's what it should say. Zero, absolutely zero. So the moment you go positive, you know, if I lose that amount, it's gone. There's no reason to keep the dashboard to say whatever. I'm not complaining anymore. Sorry. Don't want to complain. Jesus does not like complainers. Anyways, that's it. Maybe we could sit here a little bit and watch this trade run. Do you have any comments or questions, comment down below. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I post a video. I will upload my full strategy here soon. I had a strategy series, but as I was kind of like going through it, there were some things that I needed to tailor to make sure that I was getting all the details correct so that I only have to make one strategy video, right? That's the goal. We are entering into this bearish level here. I don't know how much higher we go from this point, because I'm sure there are levels up here. Oh no, doesn't matter. Not that it doesn't matter, but you really aren't bearish until you get up to this volume supply area here from the previous day. So crazy move. If I would have held this contract, one contract on NQ, I would have NQ one mini would have been up 156 points. It's top tier stuff. It's top tier stuff. That's $3,000, guys. $3,000. I don't exactly know where that order block level was. I kind of just guessed since I didn't want to blind you with all these levels on the chart. Okay, there it is. So my TP is in the right space. Again, I closed this because all I needed to do was make 1,000, and I did that right here on those two. Jeez, my daughter is not happy right now. Oh, don't play me now in front of my friends. In front of my friends, you're gonna edge me out. Thank you. Come on. All right, guys, that's it. That was a trade for the day. I do apologize for not having this like actual trade recorded while I was in it. Again, it would have been a much shorter video because this is what, two, three. I was out of the trade in 3 minutes for $1,100. I'm gonna go on ES and see if I can lose $129 so that I don't have no consistency rule issues. That's it. Love you guys. I will catch you not tomorrow because tomorrow we are off for a holiday. So I will catch you back Monday morning. Catch y'all later. May the Lord bless you, keep you, make his face shine upon you, may he establish you, and give you peace. In Jesus' name.